Then I think I started watching old films again. I saw Pretty Woman. I was like,
I
oh,
don't even know how I feel about her saying
Yeah.
Pretty Woman is an old film. Like, you said it the first time, I was like,
it is kind of old.
old.
Yeah, I started watching like
Remember when we say Sound of Music was old, like, you know, but when you say
old.
Pretty
Right? Sound of Music's old, like really old.
Hi everyone, you're welcome to the Human Experience podcast. Neimat clearly has a bout of the laughs.
Stop laughing. Stop it.
Anyway, welcome to the Vivid Experience podcast where, you know, everything is vivid. It's an experience. We're giving you the truth. We're being vulnerable
Honest.
and still trying to give you some information. We're sharing and democratizing knowledge as best as we can. And today, well, first of all, Lagos is hot.
I know. I don't really know what I've done. Like, have we seen too much?
I really think that somebody left open a window in hell,
Yeah.
then pointed it in the direction of Lagos. So like I don't get it. Like it's humid, it's hot, everyone is cranky, we're angry. I've popped up on people.
I was a witness to the popping off. It was glorious.
Oh, it was glorious. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, it's too damn hot to be this silly. I'm not in the mood. Yeah, but we're so glad to be here. We're here together, and yeah, and we're here with you.
So I want to be asking some questions. Chief
And
examiner.
the hot seat today.
Yes. So fiction or non-fiction? I know
We should just like go straight into it. Let's pause the fight. Whew. Okay, guys, I have a confession. I am a non-fiction girl. I know. Like boring, aspire to perspire, and Maguire, but
Your words are mine.
I was what I wanted to say before you do. Yeah, so I'm a non-fiction.
It's boring though. I think that's it.
This is what you just said. I feel like it's boring though.
It's boring. I don't think, right?
It's boring.
The gift of literature, whether it's fiction or non-fiction, is it means something to someone.
Yeah, and it's just more direct for me without looking.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, can we get to the end?
Yeah.
To know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, the way that I am is I'm a fiction girly.
Or give me an action and a reaction, you know, like history.
Yeah, I'm in the and the sun was I'm that person. I don't see battles like why? So I'm a fiction girly, realistic fiction, romance, thriller, anything as long as it's a story. Because I love stories.
You do.
I do love stories. I love hearing stories. I love writing stories. So fiction,
telling stories.
So fiction, it is for me. But I've also found that in order to grow in the love of fiction, I do have to read non-fiction.
Yeah.
Because non-fiction applies a lot to the realities of life that I'm facing in a particular season, while fiction helps me to find peace in finding a solution. So I would say both of them. My first pick in the bookstore will be fiction. For sure. Yeah. Second question. Favorite comfort meal? Tell us.
So it's the strangest thing. I really like porridge. It's like and I'll specify the type of porridge. It's sweet potatoes and or mixed with plantain. So it doesn't have to have plantain. It definitely has to have sweet potatoes. And if I can have both, then yay! Everything is good. I have another one, and my mom used to make me local rice growing up, and I live for that meal. It's like a local rice, at least hers, it's palm oil, it's locust beans, it's plenty of fish, dry fish. And if we are lucky, we get some protein in it other than the fish. But it just makes me happy. It just reminds me of a happy time. And a friend of mine made it for me recently, and I was just like, yes. I mean, it was made slightly differently, but it still had the main elements that I love, which is the palm oil, the locust beans, and the fish.
Yeah. I think mine is soups.
Oh,
I love soup. I love pepper soup or chicken soup. I don't know soup.
I remember we went to the Chinese restaurant. Like, I want soup.
Yeah, what was that with soup?
Yeah.
I love soup because I how I find peace sometimes is I'm with my soup, I'm with my book, or I'm watching a film. And like nobody else exists. Like I don't whatever email, whatever for me, it'll be all right. It's just like a small piece of heaven for me. Just be alone and eat my soup or eat my books. That's it. My next question, I'm gonna throw this one out there, just out there. What has Q1 taught you?
Q1.
That's Q1 to you.
I'm sorry. I just went, you know, I see that's so rainbow. She's like, American.
Q1.
Q1 taught me to be still.
Oh, really? Oh, hey, you want to share?
Yeah. In a sense where I'm not nervous about outcomes. I was just fine, just being, not knowing the full picture, the full story, but knowing that I was playing a part by just being, and it would unravel with time.
Yeah.
That's what Kim taught me.
Kiwan taught me to find the lost art of Eros, not sexual desire, all of that. No, Eros like desire to live. And like it taught me like that's my job, right? With my gifts, my talents, my personality, I need to exist in a state of desire of being. Because that's how I can function better for everyone around me. And so I started finding I think it's also why I started getting more creative and poetic in almost every like I will be talking some stuff is like, huh? I'm like, do you see that? I once called somebody and said I saw puff clouds. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was last week Friday.
Yes, I saw puff clouds.
Like, the clouds look like puff. I'm like, what?
What?
Yeah, no, go out and see. I'm like,
yeah. You think something? And the clouds are like, oh, clouds are this and that. So Kira taught me to find that, to never forget that. But with who I am, it's literally finding the desire in everything around me, beautiful or not. I need to find meaning in it. And
I
that's
love
what Kira
that.
taught me. The last question: what film or art or anything have you seen this year so far that has like been like, oh, that's lit. That's really lit. What?
It's just,
Oh yeah, yeah, yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My first film was like that.
oh my God. At first, I mean, I'd been looking at it for some time and it has Rosamund Pike, who I really love. But I was just like, this is going to be one of those like boring, because I'm really into fantasy. I don't know, which is weird because I'm
So
not
like
that
non-fiction.
but
Posing it somehow.
you know what I mean? It is what it is. A win is a win. I saw it and I saw the first episode. It started off a bit slow, but I just knew that this had promise. And my God, have I been through the 3 seasons, right? And I'm currently on the latest episode that they have. And I'm just like, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It really is. So that is one thing that I just like put my feet in the water and I went all in because it was that great.
Nice. So mine would be I read Dream Count.
You did.
Like I love Chimamanda's work. I respect her work. As a creative, she's one of our generation's like biggest gift. So I read Dream Count and I think I read it with the realization that I'm an adult woman now too. Right. And I think sometimes people don't understand that writers are people. When I read poems that I wrote like 6 years ago, I know it was me that wrote it, but if you give me that same topic, I would come out with something different.
With a bit more substance.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm not digressing entirely, but I was watching something and someone said the reason the French say j'ai and then the age to say what they have, how old they are, is because it literally means I have 30 years. I am 30, but when you say I have 30 years, it's I have 30 years of experience, right? Of living. It's just more substance, much more that you have to give.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get what you mean about the poem part.
So reading Dream Count gave me permission to actually step into my own maturity as an individual and translate it into my art. And so I read, like, I respected that. Then I think I started watching old films again. I saw Pretty Woman. I was like, oh,
I don't even know how I feel about her saying Pretty Woman is an old film. Like, you said it the first time, I was like,
it is old.
Old.
Yeah, I started watching like
I remember when we say Sound of Music was old, like, but when you said Pretty,
right? Tell me it's old, like really old.
It's old, but like I'm just saying, like Pretty Woman.
My God, too. I saw Pretty Woman. And then I do other things in my creative time, but I've seen a lot of films. I can't remember their names on this spot, but I've seen a lot of films that are just like, okay, this is good. I started watching Couple Police. It's funny. So when I've had a long day at work and I just want to rest, I just watch like 20 minutes of comedy and just laugh. So I don't find some episodes funny. And I think a bit of growing up is, the way you consume media changes, right? Whether it's books or film, you start looking at, nah, that's bullshit, bah. You will be like, oh, this people what's rubbish here. Do you get? You see with a more different lens. You have your own opinion on the media you're consuming. So yeah, I've seen a lot of good things this year.
I think another thing that has changed in my viewing impression is being okay with the fact that people have different opinions. Like there was this comic that I was watching on YouTube, and he was so feminists will be upset. But I was just like, you're a little bit funny. I don't have to agree with you, but I get your point of view in a sense that I don't agree with it, but I'm open to listening.
Yeah.
Right. I don't feel like you having this point of view has any shake to what I believe.
I'm not going to follow your point of view though. But good for you for having
Yeah, good
job,
for
sir.
you.
Good job.
Good luck.
Yeah. And I think that's also maturity is like sharing the planet with 7 billion plus people.
Jeez, well, not much.
Yeah.
Good
Plus,
to know.
yeah. But like you're sharing it. Like even twins are not in this who grew up in the same house have like differences.
Mhm.
So it's just that's the beauty. Oh God, that's just the beauty of life, I guess. So yeah, to wrap this episode, thank you for question and answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you again for listening. Please like and subscribe. Follow us on all of our social media channels. We've got Instagram, we've got YouTube, and we are coming up on others. Also, please share the content that feels very personal to you. We'd like to know.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.